We did it. What's up, everybody? This is Rob Shack. So, a lot of things to say. I'll talk about it all. Um, yeah, this race, these races are hilarious. I kind of forgot about them. A little bit of a backstory here for why I'm using the Chevelle here. I tried to use the Chevelle in a race against the AC cars and that 1,000 mile thing. Totally impossible. This car is way too bad on tire wear, and it is just a disaster. So you might as well not use this car. I'll figure out what I'm going to use for the 1,000 mile race eventually. But so I wasted all this money, and then I was trying to use this car, and then I was getting screwed over by penalties in this mode, and so then I was like, all right, I'm gonna glide the whole thing because the freaking Impreza would touch me. As you saw at the beginning, there's he just if the AI breathes on you, you get a penalty and they don't. If they turn into you, you get a penalty and they don't. It's very stupid. And so now this will be my moment where I kind of talk through the get rich quick scheme of this game, which is to do this. You glide on this circuit in particular, do any of the races here over and over and over again. You can keep re-winning the prize cars over and over and over again, and that's how you do it. The best is the easy one because it's less and you get the Toyota RSC Rally Raid car. That's probably the best race to use this car for. But yeah, I'm doing the Chevelle in the hard one because I spent 700. I went from $150,000 down to like 60 to get this car to be viable in the AC car race, and then it didn't even matter. So I'm just using it here for now. I mean, again, these races are hilarious because of the I get why they added a penalty system. But then when the Impreza will bump into me in the back, which he will do, he hits hard. They are aggressive in this mode. They will destroy the back of your car, and they don't get a penalty. They don't get anything. He will hit you and knock you and like jostle you like he's doing right here. Doesn't even care. He will hit you, and he does not get a single penalty. So like I get it because they don't want the player to just ram into the one car that you're racing against and just ruin their race and then be like, haha, I get away. Because that's kind of what Gran Turismo 3's could have been. But I never did that in Gran Turismo 3. So, yeah, it turns into that you just glide along because the sensitivity of those penalties is way too high. I get what they were going for, and I agree to an extent. But, like, you force players to then either try to destroy them and just get the penalty and take the penalty and have the Impreza just like sitting on the side of the road while you hobble along until your penalty expires, or do this where you just turn right before any left turn and turn left right before any right turn. You literally can see me do it. I turn to the right to start hugging the wall and then start to cut to the left. It's not a good example because I got a penalty that time. But like that's what you do, and you just ride the walls all along this Costi D, whatever this level is. This is a great course though. Beautiful circuit. It's cool to drive through Italy. He's going to push me there. Should have gotten a penalty there. Of course he doesn't. It'd be interesting if they did. Even if we both got penalties at the same time. That's better than just me getting one and him never getting one. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that is a beautiful Italian backdrop. I'd love to go to Italy someday. And so I'm like, this is kind of inspiring to drive a race here. And it's just a great course. Very technical. I think there's technically a pit. You can drive to the right. I don't think you can actually go through it though. I don't think it actually functions or anything because there's no tire wear in this, and it shows because it feels like my car is like way harder to control with there being no tire wear because it's like on some default setting that sucks. But yeah, see, he runs into me there, bumps into me all the time, and will be very aggressive and shove me out of the way. I turn into walls to get ahead of him a little bit, but yeah, I mean, this is how you get rich quick in this game. This is what you do. You just ride walls against AI, and then you keep re-winning the prize car over and over and over again. I'll talk more about it again next week. But yeah, like look at this. He's just shoving me. No penalties. Nothing. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, I did waste my money upgrading this Chevelle. I would have never used, if I had known, I would never have done this. But I'm using it here to try to make up for lost time. And it looks so ridiculous to see your car jostle up the street like that. It's just so funny, but it works. You just ride the wall, turn right, you turn into the turn for a second, and then once you start kind of bouncing, then you actually start turning normally, and then you make the corner, and you get ahead of the Impreza that way. Because again, No offense to the Impreza, it's one of my favorite cars ever, but I'm like, you turn into me and you get a penalty, you get nothing, and I get a penalty. Like what? Doesn't even make any sense. If he like in the early, you'll see it in a bit. Like he tries to pass me, and I just have to like move far away from him because if I even breathe on him, it's like you're gonna get a penalty, and it's just it'll screw you over, and it's really annoying. So again, just trying to find a way through it. But this is the get rich quick scheme in this game. I recommend doing the easier one because you get the RSC Rally Raid car, and it's also a faster period of time. So there's that. But yeah, you just glide the walls on this exact course, and you have prize cars here. I mean, the penalty system is stupid, but see, at least Polyphony. I wonder if Polyphony knew. They probably did know that you could just ride the wall because they put cars that are in the get rich quick scheme all as prize cars for this series, driving on this course alone. So it's like they clearly knew something was up. So Polyphony has some self-awareness, and I appreciate it. But penalties are really weird. It's weird to see them here, and it's weird that they're always 5 seconds, and it's weird that the AI don't get them. There's a lot of weirds, and I think they all make sense. But I am using a Chevelle against an Impreza rally car, so I'm not expected to win this, but I am because I am fast, and then I ride the walls. So very interesting race. I will have to figure out what I should use for the 1,000-mile race. If people have suggestions, I'm all ears. I'm going to kind of just go through a few of my cars now and see what I can do. But I have a few that I've been like wondering what I would use, and they're all in the 70s. So I'm like, maybe I'll try these and see if they win. But the Chevelle just was way too weak. Way too much tire wear and was bad at fuel efficiency. Just not a good car for this race. Or for the 1,000-mile race. And this one too. The Chevelle is basically good for a muscle car race, but I already used the Corvette there. So, who knows? But yeah. Thank you all for watching. I'll let the replay go from here. Help me get to 1,000 subs. I'm hoping to get there by the end of the year. 9% of my viewers are subbed. I'd love to get that number to the double digits. And we'll see if we can do it. So, thank you all so much though. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. Hope this was informative. And yeah, peace.